The Housing and Homeless Prevention Unit at the Public Law Center works to help preserve affordable housing and encourage the development of affordable housing throughout Orange County. These organizations like the Kennedy Commission or the Costa Mesa Affordable Housing Coalition, they inform us what's happening, and then when we realize that cities are taking actions that hurt low-income individuals and prevent them from obtaining housing, then we step in.
The city has to set aside affordable housing. The lawsuit is to get rid of the ordinance, and it's to award money damages for the people who have suffered at the hands of the ordinance.
In Costa Mesa, what we saw started happening is the city started taking steps towards eliminating the motels as a source of affordable housing, and they passed multiple ordinances to make it more inconvenient and more difficult for motels to stay in business and for motels to rely on long-term occupants.
The city was basically targeting motels along the 55 freeway and Harbor Boulevard and seeking to prevent them from taking tenants or guests or residents for longer than 30 days.
Orange County is just so expensive to live, and yet there was no relocation plan in place to ensure that these residents had a place to go. A judge recently ruled in our favor. The city was not in compliance in ensuring that affordable housing was set aside.
We're hopeful that the exposure that the lawsuit provides, financial and otherwise, to the city is enough to convince them that it's in everyone's best interest that we sit down, roll up our sleeves, and try and find some kind of solution for affordable housing in Costa Mesa.
A lot of residents feel like they are forgotten. No one thinks about them. They're historically disenfranchised, and yet it's just so inspiring for me to see the Public Law Center staff members work hand in hand or side by side with these residents.
Richard has been a great resource on this case, partially because of just his knowledge of housing acts and what they provide, what's the actual day-to-day, real-life impact, and how are these things actually processed.
Here we had hundreds of families and individuals who are at risk of losing their only source of housing. That's really one of the things I love about working at Public Law Center and being a part of this is so many people wouldn't have access to justice if we didn't jump in and help find them these pro bono attorneys to get them the relief that they need through the court system that they wouldn't be able to get on their own.
Anytime you have a situation where basic human needs are threatened, people need to take that into account. I think that society is rightfully judged by how it takes care of those on the margins.